to look to see who I had to get to come to us still. This is the time when we gather with our children on the mat, and so or our young teens, as the case may be. Okay. First important test. What was I going to ask you about this week?
Unmute choir and a guitar.
You were going to ask us about, like, if we told someone how we really felt when we asked it.
Awesome! I just knew no one was going to know the answer to that.
Hey, I wasn't here.
That's true. You're excused. So, did you do it?
Well, yeah, sort of.
So someone said, "How are you?" and you answered at least sort of honestly.
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
So someone asked me how I was, and I was like, well, I'm not really having a great day. My locker's not opening, and yeah.
Okay, and what was their reaction to that?
They were like, well, that kind of sucks.
So you got some empathy, which is nice. How did that feel? It didn't solve the problem, right?
No,
But they acted like they cared a little bit?
sure. Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And how did that feel? Now,
Good.
play with me for a moment and ask yourself, what if I had just said fine? Would you, obviously they wouldn't have had any empathy for your not feeling so great and my locker won't open, right? Bless you. Usually do 2 or 3?
No, usually like 12.
Okay. Hi, Nora. I'm just because he's gonna sneeze 12 times, so I figure I'm finished with that conversation for a while. Here, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Okay, I didn't count. Don't. So, somebody did last week's challenge. That's good. It's time for a new challenge. This week, your challenge is do something that is generous. So not just something nice for someone, but do something generous. What do I mean when I say generous? Anyone who's not sneezing? Don't start sneezing. What do I mean when I say generous? What do you think of when I say generous?
Well, it's something beyond nice.
Something beyond nice. That's awesome. That's a great answer. Very good. Thank you.
Very good.
Let me ask a silly question, because you know I'm famous for those.
Yeah.
Does generous involve money?
No.
Not necessarily. It could.
It involves no.
You can give a generous sum of money, but you can be generous by being kind to someone, by saying like, hey, your hair looks good, or something. Oh man, it broke.
Generous is giving a larger amount of
Money.
credit. No, not kind of like a larger amount of appreciation than necessary.
Okay, I don't have to preach today. Perfect. Yeah, you guys are awesome. That's exactly right. So you can be generous with compliments. You could be generous with your time. You could be generous with your helpfulness. You could be generous with your really good behavior and not talking over your teacher. You could be, and I was looking right at him and he didn't even see it. You could be generous with your willingness to be loving to friends or even friends of friends, right? There's lots of ways to be generous. So I want to challenge you this week to find one time that you can be generous. And then, guess what's going to happen next week? I'm going to ask you about it. So you better have a story, okay? So for now, let's pray.
But if we don't come.
For now, let's pray. Dear God, help me to be able to be generous in your name. Amen. Okay. Everybody goes that way.
Oh, we're all gonna clean up first.
Yeah, well, so the first 5 minutes of the sermon will be clean up noises, which I love. I get it.